In today's message, we are learning for teaching and preaching the 20 facts of comparison between the sleeping of Lot's daughter with their father, and that is in comparison with the sex of false prophet Muhammad with his own daughter-in-law Zainab. There are so many Muslims, brothers and sisters, those who ask questions and raise objections on the daughters of Lot sleeping with father. And in today's message, with love, with truth, to those Muslim brothers and sisters, we are going to learn that can Muslims they raise such objection when they have exemplary role model of Prophet Muhammad sleeping with his own daughter-in-law? So let us see those facts, those points one by one. The number one is the story of Muhammad is highlighted in Quran chapter 33 verse 37 to onward. Whereas the story of daughters of Lot sleeping with their father, that is described in Bible Genesis chapter 19 verse 30 to 38. And the background of the story of Muhammad is in Hadith books and the seeras and biographies of Muhammad. On the other hand, the background of the story of Lot's daughter, that is after the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. On one side, the fact number 3 is Muhammad planned to marry his own daughter-in-law. Versus, on the other hand, daughters of Lot, they planned to sleep with their father. The daughters of Lot with their father, they are living in cave, whereas the Muhammad is living in society. The wife of Lot is dead. On the other hand, Muhammad had already dozen wives. There is no son from Lot. And on the other hand, Muhammad had adopted heir son whose name is Zaid, and that son is in faith with oath, and that is unique son, especially when the other sons of Muhammad, they used to die as infant. So that is why this son of Muhammad, the Zaid, was called son of Muhammad, Zaid bin Muhammad. The daughters of Lot, they are thinking the same situation as after Adam and Eve children, there was no other man on earth. But Muhammad, he is living with multiple wives in society, and the Muslim scholars, they believe that after the children of Adam and Eve, they married with one another. So no Muslim can object the situation of Lot with his daughters with full context. Lot was drunk and was not in full senses at the time of this incident. And Muhammad was in his full senses. Muhammad admired, aroused after seeing his own daughter-in-law undressed. The daughters of Lot, they planned to save humanity. On the other hand, Muhammad's plan is a failed plan for society. He ruined the civilized societies by setting example to expel the adoption of his own son just to marry his daughter-in-law for lust. The Lot's daughter, they planned just one time to get pregnancy. On the other hand, Muhammad for life slept with his daughter-in-law for lust, for sex addiction. Lot's daughters, they delivered the sons. And on the other hand, Muhammad expelled his adopted son, and he had no other son. This is not allowed, and this is haram in Christianity. The incident of daughters of Lot with his father is not an example, not a role model for Christian lives. On the other hand, Muhammad incident story is halal. Yes, is exemplary role model, and that is an evilness when there is no adoption left in society, in Muslim society, and divorce is recommended. That is adultery allowed in Islam. Example set by Muhammad. The lust, halal lust with daughter-in-law. The incident of Lot's daughter with father, that is not a commandment of God. On the other hand, Muhammad made a commandment from Allah. Lot's daughter sleeping with their father, that is an unpleasant incident recorded with the truth in Bible. Whereas in Muhammad's story, that is pleasant act, pleasant incident, make up story for lust. Lot's daughters were biological, versus Zainab was daughter-in-law of Muhammad, which means daughter with oath, with morality, with ethics, with law, with certificate, which means more than a biological daughter. The next point, the next fact is this incident of Lot was not a plan of Lot, but his daughters. On the other hand, Muhammad planned everything. After seeing undressed Zainab, daughter-in-law, to sleep with her for life, after expelling his adopted heir son. The next point is the incident, the story of Lot's daughter, that is before the law of Moses. So there is no implication of law of Moses on them. But on the other hand, there is no implication of law of Jesus on Lot's story. But on the other hand, Muhammad story, incident is after the law of Moses, Jesus, and liable to be punished, and is declared as adultery. And the daughters of Lot, they admitted this. With the name of their sons, they admitted that those sons are from their father. That is the admission and confession in front of everyone and recorded as a fact truthfully in Bible. But till today, on the other hand, Muslims, they still hide the act of Muhammad, that he saw his own daughter-in-law naked and the lust and the sex addiction aroused. In the incident of Lot's daughter, with father, there is no fabrication in that, and that is recorded by the true prophet Moses through revelation. And on the other hand, the self-made, sex-addicted revelation of false prophet Muhammad, that is full of fabrication. And the last and final point, the 20th fact point is, on one side there is God's word Bible versus on the other hand devil's word Quran. So what is the conclusion and bottom line from all this learning? And that is with the question. The bottom line is with the question to our Muslim brothers and sisters. If today Muhammad comes into your house, and then what you need to do? Your granddaughter, daughters, sisters, wives, mothers, aunts, grandmothers, they are not safe in the lustful eyes of Muhammad and sex-addicted sinful nature of Muhammad, which is an evil role model and example for healthy society. So the healthy civilized society is where you can adopt a son, children, where you can honor and respect close relatives, relations. And for that, you need Christ and his teaching as role model and example, where there is no lust, no adultery, no fornication. And that is straight path to heaven. And that is why Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So accept that today and save your families, humanity, and societies. Lord bless you for that. Amen.